Yeah, man. Up. All right. So, nothing me have to do today, you know. But I run through some scriptures today, and I want to ask some questions from the other day, you know, to some people, some Christians. Where, let me tell you everything about the Bible and everything and thing. But me have some things I want to ask. I just ask two questions I want to ask. And the first one, I'm going to show them, I'm going to quote the Bible. Not me, me just a quote when in the book. And the first thing like I said to the Christian, them are answer me. I don't want them dictate something to me. Because anything me read, I want me read, So remember I say me is a man when I cannot up still. But I just ask a question, right? I see a lot of pastors, female pastors and everything. And I see 1 Corinthians 14:34 tell me something else. So someone ask the church this. Let me just show them me attack. See? So I want to ask some questions. I want to fully answer, See? So I don't want them to tell me about Old Testament and New Testament. Because if you tell me about Old Testament and New Testament and me a pastor I read what I want to read, that means he must just cut out the Old Testament and just read the New Testament or them stop in the Old Testament. So you can tell me something for please one side of thing and tell me the next thing for please the next side, right? All right. So this is where the old this is where the 1 Corinthians 14 34 say no. All right, let me just use one English translation. Woman, me want to know this. Let me see this. So it say, woman should keep silent in churches, for they are not permitted to speak, but should be in submission, as the law also says. And if I pull it, I tell you, say, if them want, them, like when them go home, them for talk to them husbands. But you must see so much woman pastors and, the whole of them people and them speak and them do things. Me, I wonder, me never hear them read a little part and them King James Version. All right. Let me touch it. Let me just open it. That me can finish it, yeah? Prophecy and tongues. Yeah? So let me just move this. See? So when they tell you these kind of things, let me just see this 14, man. This is 14 or what? So if it tell you this, right? And tell you who to speak and then, if you like talk to our husband, talk to our husband, but you must speak in at the church and them thing there. So them are so much female pastors and thing in a church and them thing there. Because I never hear them read a part of the Bible. Yeah. You see me I say? So me just want to ask a question them, I want them clarify something for me, You understand? I remember when they can't go around the book, Who are clarified can't go around the book, right? So remember that, yeah? Because I think that me see me ask. The next thing what I want to ask too, after I ask this, right? The next thing what me want to ask, I want to ask this. Because in Egypt, we know about the plague of Egypt and thing. Let me see, submit that now. Let me just move this. Let me see this thing. I'm going to move this, right? Alright, so let me get that up. Alright, so, yeah. So I want to ask about Egypt now because it tell you say in this Colossians 3:22, servant obey in all things your master according to the flesh, not with eye service as men pleasures, but in singleness of heart, fearing God. So when we read that a King James version and them have a next one where them can push it out there because them have different things. So them tell you have to be your earthly servant, slave. If you be your master, eh? Yeah. Yeah. So it cut out slave for be the master and them thing, right? But in a more and them answer this to me too because me don't know. Because me don't know why God did I tell you why me don't know why the message that come out in the Bible. So I want to know, So I know I tell you say see the slave. See that? Obey your human masters in everything. Don't work only while being watched as people pleasure, but work wholeheartedly, fearing the Lord. But it I tell you this, but you're still with the plague. I say I can move this and get this out of my way. No, I'm gonna move this and get this out of my way. Come out of my way. Yeah. But with the Exodus, in a thing that when the slave, the 10th plague, betrayal or Moses free the Israelites and them call them slave and them thing there. So why in a one part that tell you if you be your master, and then in the next part, God I said Moses, I tell Moses to go to Pharaoh to go free people them from bondage, from slavery. But I tell you in the next part, that means, you know, these are the things we want some of them church man to answer, because when me went through the Bible, because I went through a lot of things, you know, and me not get no part say to talk about the one of these things. So I just have fling out the question from now, you know. I ask some question. I have enough more questions to ask too. And me the man them tell me say, oh, this was the Old Testament and this is the New Testament and this and that, because them always come with something and them want read it and then determine tell you what this mean, but it has show me clearly what it mean. It tell me if me I stay me for be my master and work and do what and what and do what. But you know the part with Moses now and Pharaoh and what I tell you say let come people them and carry one bag of plague and them thing. They may think, you know, God I got for everybody and you know that deal with everybody on a level there, you know. You see me I say? And no mind, you know, let me tell you this. I talk to some people, I make them know this. Because I listen to a lot of tune yesterday where me's a man that think out of the box. So you have a time, me's a man where me in my bathroom look at the mirror, look at your eye pupil, you wonder how you see through them things. They can make question things. You understand? The earth couldn't just come by itself. So don't me not twist up nothing. See? Me not twist up nothing. Only thing me not take, I'm sure you what me not take, boy. Me not take this boy, so. You see that image there? Not my image. No, me not in that thing. You know? Yeah, me not business where nobody wants. Me not in it. But me tell you this. If a man ask me a lot of things, me can show you a lot of things and show you the earth itself. Everything that on the earth, you get disease and you have cure. Them have everything come from the dust, whether the tree, whether this, whether that. Build your house, do this, you make skyscraper, everything come from the earth. See? Everything. You see me I say? So we have the earth and the water, but it carries so much things for sustain life and we question it. And when you look up at the sky, you see the ornament that are the stars and them things there, and you know, moons and sun, and you question these things and everything just stay in a place and them things there. So it couldn't just create itself like that. That's in my belief. But you have some things now where man try to use back in the days, like King James, the man try to control, man use some book and try to control you and tell you like them things there and them insert themselves. And it show you clearly them insert themselves. And some man might not believe that and say, no, you must know, but that's true. You understand? When them want tell me say, alright, like the all-knowing God make him nemesis. To come up, you know, in rivalry, you know, make something, because you know, say me know, say, this I want, this try me, why me I create it? I mean, you know the art of man and them thing there, you know? See? So, something me question some things, but me can't tell you this, the water, like the ocean and them thing there, you have more, higher than enough of them mountain of the pan land, in the water. Yeah, man, and you have man where, they might have studied up there and fly up there, so more than all them study the depth of the sea. And about a piece of submarine, them send some submersible thing without man in night and thing, but they can't go to the real bottom depth. No, sir. That crush it, man. Certain things that crush it, certain force that crush it. So a submarine can't go to certain amount of depth on them thing. We know all them thing there. See? But we say the earth marvelously made. And you look on the tree them and you look on them thing then. You know, it sustains life. You understand? So you have enough things there, but you can't question and say, yeah, man, you must have a creator for something because everything couldn't just in a harmony. It sustains life in a harmony. We don't have a question with that. See? You have your fingernail. I see people go out them fingernail long, so but in the past, yes. And I like it grow. When it grows, so it will grow, come down in and now just the right and it each other and it hold. And you have some people and some rest of them you catch them down at the ground. But then I like it go through this cord and go and down in your body like the tree. As start as a tree, it be tons, start as the root. So you have a main root go straight down and then you have something spread out and it hold up the tree. Then they hold up the tree, then the tree then I drop man and mash up my place. When a tree I grow much 100 feet or 300 feet, man. So we do tree and more, man. And heavy, man. Big. See? But the root have to hold it down there and place it. But you still when you grow so tall there. You have some people with some tall there. You just stay right there, say yes, and it not tear it off or nothing. Fingernail them grow it out, it not tear it off. And when you cut it, it grow back. And them things, they marvelous, you know. Your skin, people change skin and them things, they're biggest organ for your body, you know. But as I said before, more some Christian answer them thing there. Answer them thing for me, you know, because that show me say, you know, because I have blessed enough woman pastor and everything. And they might want to twist it. But remember when me read and the Bible, you can't come with a twist with me, you know. Me no work with that. I just want to know, I have to tell them to keep silent and them thing there. But I say, you know, more want them there in a church and them go on with them thing and whatever. But the Bible I tell you something and them can't tell me about all the New Testament. But just want them give me a good answer. See me I say? Yeah, man, they ask them, man. So if you ask them question there, I'm going to put it up. I'm going to, you know, I'm going to get to the church man, one of them there from a program and go chat to them still. See? As I said before, they can't give me no color and a man. I might be showing them why when they can't do that. If we don't come and tell me about the resurrection and them thing there, I'm going to question no now. Because I'm a man, I question no. If you go in a place and you preach every day, you and your disciple them, Romans them dead and them want lock you up, but them don't want who. But you're still a Middle Eastern people, right? And them give you somebody looking like this. That part when me see them show in Christmas time and resurrection, right? Them give somebody looking like this. So you look different from everybody else in a Middle East, right? But you hear say Judas say, alright, the one when me kiss him. From me look at him, you don't know him different. You don't know him different from everybody else. So this couldn't work. This couldn't work. You understand? That means if you say 13 man walk, 12 of them are one of Jesus. That means everybody that look alike. Grew up them ear maybe wear the same kind of clothes and things. For one, say the one who make it him. But it couldn't be a blue-eyed man and tall and look so. That means them want to take we. Go be alone, you know. Every other nation have them one God still. See? Go be alone, them want like them want to take we and them print and them say for worship this. Me say. And then in the Bible it tell you say God is spirit. And you worship in spirit and truth. So you know, so it I tell you one thing, a man I tell you say yes because it gain this and it gain that and you know, nobody with me with that. Me know that with them. Most the earth no create itself. Would never. It have everything in it, you know. Minerals and everything. Everything hold back. You see, a tidal wave can run in and mash a place, but it hold back. And it have seasons. And the book tell about the seasons, them to and everything there. You understand? It have seasons. It tell about snow, it tell about this. It tell you the earth and nothing in a joke. Same reality. Same. You understand? Tell you the earth round and nothing and them thing there. So, you know, but when you look at yourself, you're marvelously made. Of course. See? So when you look at yourself and what you have to do, remember if you don't eat and drink water, if you have time, you can drop out too. By the start reject that and shut down and everything. Need something to fuel you off. And then mankind now, what we create a lot of things, make a lot of things, but it don't have life. We care, we think about to drive it. It's some robot things, you know? You know, for our comfort. Live in the house. But if you live in a house, you have to cut down the tree them and dig up and make this and that to make the house, you know. Not all of the life, you know. But we mimic a lot of things. We mimic the wheel, we mimic the wheel, like with submarine, you know, we mimic the bird, fly up there like the plane. We mimic a lot of things we mimic. Even we own like how you have the tractor arm and the thing that we dig and take up and carry, you know. We mimic a lot of things, man. We mimic creation. The light, yeah, you know, mimic the sun and the moon. But mimic a lot of things. See what I say? And that's great. a man still a go through and with them challenge and things. Every man can do this. Where I say, yeah, man must be a creator. That is my thought and my mind. But them can't go stick some things man alone. So no, you know work with that. You see what I say? Can't work with that. I want them answer that too. I wonder if them preacher, them woman preacher, them read. Because them go and them study theology. I know say them read, but them do read over that and them still say them a pastor and them thing. If it tell you say you must even make them nice in a church or if you're silent and thing and go talk to your husband, but you must see. So I wonder if them read over these things. I want to can't tell me say Old Testament, you know. I want to read all on you. I want to tell me say part of the Bible not good for suit, you know. But you know, but when you use it, when you know if it suits something else, that don't make no sense neither. You see me I say? And but with the slave them no want favor and them thing there. But I tell you they say you if you bear your master a slave and them thing there. So why them are favor, why them never bear their master? And Moses want to free them. You understand? It make it look like a two-way thing, don't it? So I just ask them question there. And I have a couple more questions to ask, but more I can carry a pastor upon my thing and I can ask him personally. And hear what I tell me say. Not sure. That me I can do. Yeah? I'm going to do some work and I'm going to come back for my Bible later, so me there here. But more some good answer for my question. I mean I want not stupid answer because you have some man going, oh me a pastor, alright, but me tell me can go not up and say this. No. Anything when I see in the book, I not quote from the book. The same book when I read, when I don't read over things, but I read the whole thing. So we just get up some quote and I want to give me some good answer. I'm going to put up the foolishness because I know so we don't accept the foolishness. You understand? Yeah man. We know the earth marvelously made, it couldn't make by mistake. These animals and birds and everything and them couldn't be them own god and goddesses. You see? But don't bring certain things to it because we're not going to believe in that. That's a foolishness. You understand? A man can, and you can't say, you have someone that say, hey, I don't believe in this. But tell me why, unless you're atheist, you believe in it. You understand? So, you know, say every man have them believe in something. You have someone that be atheist and someone that be that and someone that be that. And we believe that you have created, there must be a creator. But them can't put the foolishness to me. And I believe man insert when them book when them put it together, man insert themselves. You understand? Because them know them control slave and these kind of things. So them tell you if you bear you because people that read the book and take it, that's the Bible. So them just insert themselves. Each time they make some prints and all kind of things. Because them no want they, you know, you get out and something so it tell you and you know, Father God tell you for be you know, for honor and serve your master. But in the next part, him come down with that plague. I said, leave my people then. But at the time in Egypt, I said people them in the bandages and them did 400 years. But at the time in Egypt, Moses I tell them say kill and put blood over your door. That means them have them own house. You see, these are the things I like asking because if you're in a bandage, you're in a prison and dungeon, you know. You have your own house, you have your own lamb, if you kill them. You can bake your own bread. Can I tell them what them for doing that? Them first born, just put over your door. That means when one was send it now, the plague now come catch or kill your first born. And how much 100,000 of them they live there. And all of them have them own everything. That means them not so like them was slave. So like some people live in a city. You see? Of course. And favour don't want to let go people, but you still them have them own. And them tell you go to your own house and what you do. And I feel like the other, you know, Moses, I tell them, you know, when I talk to them, you know, let go of people, you know. Yeah? And that them do. You understand? And tell them do one how them for do and everything. So when you run through the whole of that, you question that again. I say, okay. But you still in the next part, I tell you if you be your master, your slave master. See me I say? So we need a pastor where sit down and talk to me. And nobody come with no ignorance, you know. Because we have chat of facts we are dealing with, you know. When me read, remember not something me I build up, you know, and make up, you know. So when me I read, me I ask question. See? As me tell you before, we have oil. And oil make all plastic, the same cool that it makes so much different things. We use sand. Silica we make glass. But everything come from the dust. So when you look on the greatness, you have some greatness, some great thing. We have sand. Look on all them pinnacles there, but them make on them thing. They look where it come from. From the dust, alumina, you know, we make plane, we make car, we make everything come from the dust. So I mean, the earth marvelously made. You understand? Water now dry out, nothing at all now. You just stay and care much people there. And when you drink, you still a peat out and things. So it's like you can't, all right, water, you can't it cannot be destroyed by earth. The wind, certain thing you can't undestructible. You can't destroy it. Because you drink it, yeah, peat out, but it flush out your body and thing coming out kind of farm. The sun ray, suck up that enough seawater, enough thing, and then it fall. And then, you know, you have some little thing that trickle through the mountain. It won't go up there and trickle through the mountain and turn, you know, spring and then turn rivers and lakes and things and will run back in a sea and all kind of things. So we watch the greatness of these things. And then you have volcano under that and it create new land. But you still look much water, but it all under sea too. But it don't melt up the whole earth. But fire, and when a man say, hey, look, how we create fire? No matches, no fire there long, volcano there long time. Fire there a long time. The water there. Everything when I say it there. See? You understand? It's like when them have the salt and them have things and we have all kind of plant and we have herbs and things we forget you better. And somewhere it's secure. You understand? So it marvelous to me. So me now ask, say you can't question that. But I want to give me some answer for what me I talk about. You see me I say, you see where I come from? So when I make them put when I look at them being, you know, and say, yes, this is that and that. No, not work for me. See? But we know so there's a creator. It's simple in the card. If I hear me attack, you must know. I can go down more and more in depth. When you look at night time, when you look at the ornament in the sky and it bright up and things, you know, I see it today. See? Yesterday, but we said the sun go down, it not really go down. Because the rotation it not go down. So you have Japan, and you know, so Japan they are around 16 hours ahead of you, and when you think at night it's a day in Japan. So it a go, you see me I say, so, and them say if it has spin, oh it has spin, but how fast it spin, you can't know if it has spin. But you still, you know, it go right round, like the earth will go round. Boy, I mean, I know. So you have to think about the world and the creation is marvelous, man. Marvelous. Land, the earth marvelously made. The earth and heavens. See? So we not dispute about that. We not follow some people, because lonesome not stupid. You understand? You understand? And you have insect great and small. Can you imagine? You have some creature great, you know, but them small. If them creature there, they're more dangerous than the lion and the tiger and them thing there. Nobody watch the ants them. Can you imagine ants big like all them lion and people won't survive, man. You have some bug and some things, if them the big like mankind or big like them animal there, you know. You know, survive, because they mash up, see my load them so small. You understand? Wasp. Bees, wasp, and some of them things, and some of them bug, and some of them crane and them things. You talk, if them they big like certain things, man, trouble, man. You see me I say? Them centipede, I run up and down, big like all them snake, all 20-foot snake, they anaconda. The biggest anaconda, I think I go 29.5 feet. Big, so I run up and down for come all with them. What you talk about, man? You have some small things and then they may hurt too much if them did so big. You understand? That's why I say the earth marvelous to me. You saw the ants work together and powerful. And them strong too. Them live for much time than by the weight. The amount of time than by the weight. Strong that man. And you say that now you have some people say, oh you mean by ants? Some of them look how we strong, we live for ants. No. Pound for pound them stronger than man. So for them body weight and your body weight, that means if them have your body weight are big like you that's so how strong them is them that live for tons. You see me I say? Them strong. And them pincers that just chop you. All them scorpion they grow big like some polar bear and them things. You couldn't stand them, man. Them that just can you imagine? You see it? So everything make for a purpose too. And then and not with that. Look on this how the earth make great now. You have things in the wild before mankind get so advanced and things are dead. But you have things that clean that too. That's how we say swine must eat, you know. And that a scavenger, you know. Hog must eat. And pet them and eat them. We see cow eat grass. And other things and goat. Go through. When I see goat that eat certain things, hog eat everything and eat all human being too. Hog must in here. Me never not ask, we know that. See? You have certain birds, drunker, them there for clean up. And you notice them fly. So them can pick up and they send strong, so them just go clean up and then you have the fly. Everything makes a purpose, you know. The fly come down, lay the maggot, lay the egg, them turn a maggot. And then when you look them eat up and then draw certain things. So everything, so it cleanses, the earth will cleanse itself. You know the sea bottom, that's why I mean, eat crab and lobster and them thing there. Sorry. Them there are a scavenger. A scavenger them man. Them clean up things when you talk about clean up the whole of them things, man. Nah, I eat it. See? Nah, I eat it, man. My business. Sorry, red lobster, but we don't eat it. See? Not me. You understand? So, you know, I look upon the things and look what them do. I mean, I look upon the greatness of the earth and I say, yeah. Earth are marvelous to me, and the weathers them and how it come in and the different, you know, different climates and them thing there. You see me I say? Yeah. And it well connected, well moved, man, and everything, man. The fishes of the sea, the water. And I say, if it running like tidal wave, it mash you up, but it hold back strength most of the time. See an earthquake. And you can't, and a man say, oh, you're alone, so you're worship, you know, see. And you say, so the breath will keep you alive, you see it? What color it have? I talk to you now. We can't feel it, but when it comes as an earthquake, it mash up house, mash you up and mash down place. And come and stand here because it mash up place. See that you lose that out of you, man, you're done, man. And your blood and your lives too, because if you, like how some man that get cut them wrist and your blood drain out, you're done. That's why they have to learn first. That's why I tell some people learn first aid, because you don't have to sick and them thing. You get a cut and you just stay down, the blood drain out of your body. We are talking about your heart now, stop now, man, it will kick it. Anytime you stop bleed, that means your heart stop. Enough people don't know that, you know. Yeah, man. Because when it will kick, boom, boom, and there's a cut, so it push out the blood out of your body, weak you up, knock you out. And when you stop bleed, your heart stop. Because I pump it out. You ask the colonel that, let me tell you. See it? Yeah, man, you don't bleed again. Anytime your heart stop, man, you're dead, man. Your heart stop bleed. But from your heart stop beat, it not pump out no more blood out of your body. You understand? Kick it out tight fast, man. See it? That's why they have to turn it quick up. That's why I say, you have so much thing when you see it, your skin, the biggest organ in your body, that, the skin. Them when you say organ, them much things are just the heart and the liver and them things, the skin and organ too. See? But me I say, me not that, so me I show want to say, but believe in our creator. But when them give me not accept that. Me not accept this. You see me I say, me not take story like that. So me just ask some question that I want to talk to a pastor next time, yeah? So me there, yeah? Learn some, I'm up. Good, cool.